Trump lawyers argue Fani Willis needs testify again over phone evidence. Former President Donald Trump's lawyers on Sunday afternoon fired back in court against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis's latest filing that attempted to disprove new allegations against her and her special prosecutor, Nathan Wade. Over the weekend, Ms. Willis's office disputed in a court filing a previous Trump submission that used a private investigator's analysis of Mr. Wade's phone records to suggest that he visited her condo far more times than what he claimed in a recent court hearing. Recent allegations from a Trump co-defendant in his racketeering and election case stated that Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade were engaged in a clandestine relationship and that she financially benefited from the arrangement, which the two later confirmed. The records do not prove in any way the content of the communications between Special Prosecutor Wade and District Attorney Willis. They do not prove that Special Prosecutor Wade was ever at any particular location or address. They do not prove that Special Prosecutor Wade and District Attorney Willis were ever in the same place during any of the times listed, Ms. Willis's office wrote in the filing. But in the most recent submission from the Trump team, they disagreed. They said that the prosecution will surely point out that nobody knows what was happening in the house between midnight and 3:28 a.m. on September 12th or between midnight and 5 a.m. on November 30th in 2021, referring to the private investigator's analysis. In his testimony earlier this month, Mr. Wade stated in court that he doesn't recall spending that night at Ms. Willis's home. However, if the cell phone data and records are entered as evidence in the disqualification case and proven true, it will suggest that he did, in fact, spend the night at her home on multiple occasions. The witnesses in this case, both Wade and Willis, testified that their romantic relationship did not begin until March or April of 2022, and that they had never spent the night together prior to the spring of 2022. They said, adding that the evidence offered by the defense to refute this testimony is admissible in court. Given the testimony of Wade and Willis that they never spent the night together at the Hapeville condominium, the evidence, actual record evidence, not just an opinion or speculation, that proves that while talking on the phone with DA Willis, it continued, Wade drove from near his house to a location near her condo, if not exactly to her condo, at midnight, where he then remained for 5 hours, not once but twice in 2 months, qualifies as relevant evidence. And Charles Middlestad, the investigator, isn't being offered as an expert witness and does not claim to know, it added. Neither does President Trump or any other defendant in this case.